Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Miss Landry. What's up, Super I haven't seen you in a minute. You've been doing all right out here in these YouTube streets. I hope all is well in your world. For those that will catch the replay, let me go ahead and get it out. Aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. Make sure to hit the like button when you come in. Since something crawled up in my behind and died when I was outside the other day, I am in bed and I have nothing else to do other than catch up on everything that's taken place this past week or whatever. So prepare to be sick of me. I said I wanted to watch Tiger King. Okay, here it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna start Tiger King over on Netflix. I love that show. So I gotta like no play from beginning. I don't want to resume. In fact, is Tiger King still in jail? I got to watch that because that was a good show. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, y'all. Oh my goodness. Hey Angel. Yes, cleaning and listening. I'm trying to disinfect the house, but I promise you, whatever little virus this is that it started with baby girl and then I caught it. Child, it sits you down, I promise you. And the cough is annoying. Hey Joanne. Hey my Penny J. Mr. Terry in the building. Shout out to the copyright. I love it. Um, so I don't even you know what? I don't want to talk about that sleepy man just yet. I'm gonna start with Marcus Houston. And I'm not one, I don't like to laugh at people when they're going through something, y'all. But you ever see somebody in a situation and you just sit back and in your mind you like, this ain't gonna turn out too well for you, but you keep it to yourself? I'm like that a lot of times, where it's just like, oh, okay. If somebody tell me like this what I'm on and this what I'm doing, sometimes all you can say is, oh, okay. And you know it's gonna fail tremendously. So remember, and I'm gonna do a video about it because I was pissed. Marcus Houston made these horrible comments about older women and single mothers. Basically, he called them trash. In other words, look it up for yourself as far as his exact quote. But it wasn't friendly. It was very nasty. And he and his wife, with a 19-year age difference, who he met when they were just friends when she was what 16 or 17. So he married her when she was of age, right? 19-year age difference. He's 41, she's 22. Well, they are separated, and little Miss 22-year-old is outside. Child, she is outside with people her age, with men her age, with different celebrities. And Marcus Houston over there on his little Instagram posting all these little sad quotes. Sometimes people will use you and things to keep private, everything. Sir, I can't laugh because I'm going to start coughing. Sir, Sir boy, Sir 41-year-old man, boy, child, this is exactly what you get. Because guess what? The single mother that you put down, the older woman that you put down, she's at an age where she doesn't have to be outside all the time. She's at the age where she just wants to be married and cater to her men, and they do family time and weekend trips and go out of the country together. That's what women that age are doing. But you didn't want that because you said that they're basically, garbage. You wanted the young girl. So you got the young girl, and the young girl got with you, and you gave her a great career, and she went out and in situations that she would never be in rooms that she would never be in. And guess what? She did. She's outside. Why? Because she's 22. She's 22, sir. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Hey, somebody. Hey, JJ. Yes. Hey, Miss Wheeler, girl. How you doing? Don't make me. Oh, goodness. Oh, child. Y'all know I'm sick. How you doing, Miss Wheeler? You okay out here in these internet streets, girl? You know I love to love you down, child. I do. But with Marcus, let this be a prime example. I see this time and time again. I know I have a predominantly male family, very, very close with dad, very close with a lot of the males. One of my best friends of 30 years is male. So, I see it time and time again with a lot of the times you simply make bad decisions. That's not everybody. I'm not putting all brothers down. Sometimes you fall for the banana in the tailpipe. But with Marcus Houston, you didn't want a woman your age because she was used up and washed up, etc. And now you're on Instagram looking extremely sad because the 22-year-old that you married and met when she was 16, but you were just friends, right? Now she's got a taste of, wait a minute, I'm young, I've been in the house, I'm married, I have money now, my husband got me this great car. Oh, I want to go outside. That girl is twerking outside. She's with this one and that one, and she's 22. Granted, you made her a mother and a wife, but she's 22. Let this be a prime example. Let this be a prime example. Sometimes young is just fun. Sometimes younger is just fun. That's it. That's all. You can't wife them all, or you can't husband them all. Just saying. That sugar baby got away. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, somebody. Hey, my Miss J. Didn't she get away? And rightfully so. She's 22. That girl don't want to be in the house. She's 22, young, great body, beautiful. And now she gets to be around celebrities. All because your man made that possible. And he was older woman or washed up. Guess who his ass gonna be talking to now? A older woman. Guess who you gonna call when you need advice about this situation? To the Marcus Houstons of the world, a older woman. Guess who gonna feed you when you gotta go talk to your mama or your auntie because she broke your heart? A older woman. Y'all don't hear me though. Yeah, no. Yes, dollar sign Kathy chit chat, super chats, memberships, all that good stuff. If you want to support, what up, real spill JP? What it do, boo? So let that be a lesson to the Marcus Houstons of the world. And you, no shade, no tea. Women are beautiful in all shades of complexion, but y'all know, like I know, we still have this thing going on in certain communities where different complexions are pegged against one another. I hate that for us, but hey, that's the way of the world now, right? But I see so many of these dudes. You go out and you get these women that literally would not pay you attention if your ass was working at Wendy's. They wouldn't pay you attention if you were just the maintenance supervisor. They wouldn't pay you attention if you were just the mechanic. They pay you attention because you're a millionaire. There's a lot of women out here that's like that. And then you put a ring on it, and that's great. But just know if you lost everything, you would no longer be attractive to her. There's a lot of these women that simply want you, and you go and you got to go get Miss Exotica. Oh, this Miss Brazil. This Miss Puerto Rico. All right, she cute. I give you that. But would she be there if you didn't have that? Now I can tell if you guys met when before you had the riches, but pay attention. There's a lot of leeches out here that are going to hang around you simply because of your fame and your riches. These women don't like to walk around and look at the show Flavor of Love. Child, y'all remember these women that was tonguing Flavor Flav down? And I'm sure he has a great heart because I believe that beauty really is in the eye of the beholder. When I say somebody is ugly, they ugly on the inside to me. Like, you ugly mother, you know what I'm saying? But look at these women that was tonguing Flavor Flav down, all because you wanted to be seen. So it's women out here that really will act like they like you, but simply because you got some money. But they don't think you cute. Just saying. They trying to secure the bag. And some of y'all dum dums fall for it. Just saying. So off of Marcus Houston, I wish him well on his journey. Oh, y'all, I promise you, if you want to look up that quote, he was talking cash money ish about, late 30s and the 40-year-old women's and stuff. And oh my goodness. He went in. Can't keep the bodies up. I mean, just in. He was proud of his little 22-year-old wife. And child, this video I seen her, she was dancing. It was Norbit outside with the wine cooler. They done let us out, y'all. It's giving Norbit. She was outside with her wine cooler. In the words of Romy Rome, I say it's cheaper to keep her there, boy. It's cheaper to keep her. You know? Fake it till you make it. That part real talk. Hey my Grammy boo. Hey my sissy poo pock. What's up? So that's exactly what he get. Now again, y'all, I don't like to laugh at nobody's pain. But if you got some time, if you feel like it, just look at Marcus Houston and the cash money ish he popped about single mothers or baby mothers and women in their 30s and 40s and this. And he was so proud of his little 22-year-old wife. And child, that girl is outside. And when I say that man has posted all sorts of sad posts on Instagram, his feelings, him downstairs with his feelings hurt. These niggas gonna learn today. Man, listen, you out here trying to get Miss Exotica, and she try to get with Mister in his pocket of cuss. She don't love you anyway. Um, Child, hold up. I'm gonna get to you pocket in a minute because I know you lying. Because now my next topic, I wanted to get to that man who I refuse to Mister Spiritual Berries, Mister Spiritual Berries, Mr. Part Time, Mr. Summertime Dad. I really don't got too much to say to him because I know a lot of people at this point, when it comes to it, I see a lot of these people just do this when they want people talking about them. When I started paying attention to that, it was just like, I'm not even about to give you what you want. It's obvious that you want attention. It's obvious that you need internet validation, and I ain't on it. I ain't no puppet. But I will say to him, just looking at it from a different eye, like with the stuff that he posts, especially now that they're divorced, as far as the husband and wife that were, I can understand having to have some sort of contact, you know what I'm saying, at that time. But when there's been a visible divorce, they're no longer together. You and that man have nothing to talk about, especially when it comes to his child and especially when it comes to his children. So I just find it real ironic that he makes posts about their situation and their child that they share together now that they're divorced and they have no ties. I wonder what his wife would feel about that. Looking at it from a woman's perspective, at this point, fuck him. That nigga corny to me. I don't got time for people like that. He's just corny to me. Like crisscross wiggity wiggity whack. Like I don't even got nothing for Shorty with him and it is his fake. I don't got time for him. I think he's a fraud. That's my opinion. I stand on that. I think he's immature. I think he has a lot of growing up to do. I think he's clout chasing. I don't think he's the best father. I said what I said with him. I stand on what I said, and that's that. But I just think it's real disrespectful. If he is in a union, my husband, I would have an issue with. Why are you involved in these people's children with that child or life that has nothing to do with you, sir? Me and him would have to have a conversation over dinner when I'm serving you this smothered chicken and rice and gravy and onions, sir. Because I need to know why you posted this. Because these are your children and we have ours in our home. The time that you taking to post this online about another man's child who you have no ties to whatsoever. They're not married, nothing. There's no reason. As my husband, I'm gonna need you to correct that because that shit ain't your business. And the next time I see it, oh, we gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it with him. I think it's disrespectful to his own union. That's where I draw the line with him. That's weird to me. Yeah, spiritual berries is crazy. Mr. Spiritual Berries. I always talking about, them niggas, the grand rising motherfuckers. I can't, first of all, that's a pet peeve of mine, but to each his own. If y'all say it, no disrespect to y'all. It makes me ball up my fist internally. I don't like it. But anyway, he just one of those dudes, that you done set out the forest too long and you done drank the potion and ate the spiritual berries, and now all of a sudden you done came outside enlightened like the donkey from Shrek. When Donkey from Shrek got his hair done, like all of a sudden you think you woke. I hate niggas like that. Where you read a book and all of a sudden you want to tell peace to the gods. Shut your goofy ass up. I don't like it, y'all. Don't make me irritated. See, this is why I don't talk about these people no more. But everything aside with that, I think it's disrespectful to his union and to the wife that he has in his home for you to be talking to that man. And as a wife or as a girlfriend or a fiance, oh, I would be extremely pissed with him. Just saying. Hey, my pop, where you been at? That's why I don't do no chasing anyone. Only chasing I'm doing is paper chasing, enjoying life myself. Period. Terry, I'm with you all day. Good morning, my pop. How you doing, baby? Real Spill J. What you think about the situation going on with Angie Stone? What I missed with Angie? Fill me in, Real Spill. Hey, Miss Pender. Hey, Miss Lots. Hey, my Miss Charlene. Love you down. Is he even with the wife? I don't know, Pop. Maybe he's not because we don't see, pictures, or maybe it's because he's private. I don't know. If they had a breakup, just from what I remember, he was a married man. So I'm just speaking to that term. So if he is in fact married, I think is extremely disrespectful. And if I was his wife, I would have an issue with that. And I would want my husband to respect me a little bit more than to be going at his baby's mama's baby daddy for no reason. I would have a problem with that. Now, if other women don't, hey, that's your opinion. I respect that. But please respect mine. My husband ain't gonna be doing that, especially when they ain't married no more. You have no reason to communicate with that man. None. Done. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason. I pop in every blue moon caught you this morning. I'm so glad, my pop. Good morning, A Stokes. How are you? Now you said y'all, oh my goodness, this little virus thing. So apparently it's an engagement going on, y'all. Pac, I'm sure if you go live or whatever, if you got a video, I'll get the update there. But if so, child, I'm just Hey, if that's what it is, have at it. You know what I mean? Like, oh gosh, y'all, I can't anymore. That's just wild to me. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe he's a changed man, but he's another one. My opinion on him will also remain the same. That's one thing I ain't changed. Nothing. I think he's immature. I think he's extremely selfish. I think he's jealous of women's success. I think he's one of those men. Be like alpha male would be an understatement. It just the list goes on with him. Now, if he's matured and done some work, congratulations, sir. But based on what I've seen, he's just not a great person and he has a lot of maturing to do. I don't think marriage is in his forefront. And I don't think he even knows how to settle down. I think he's too young, you know. And I've seen some men who are young that wed or whatever. That's because they're mature. I just don't think he's that type of dude. I think he sees himself as the prize and he's going to approach any woman like that. And I think as he becomes more successful, and if he ever does gain a really really prominent role and now he's around other women, he's definitely gonna always keep one leg up, doggy style in somebody's restroom with some chick you just met at the banquet hall. That's just my opinion, but hey, hopefully he's a great father and raised them kids. But outside of that, I don't got nothing for shorty with the high top fade either. I've seen his work playing with another man's child, even saying those words out of your mouth. I played with the child in front of you. I just think that makes you disgusting, and I don't really got nothing for you. He's just great. He's just great. I'm just gonna say that he's just great. I'm trying to get to, I'm trying to get to the upper room, the right side one day, y'all. So I got to watch my words. So sometimes if I just say you're just great, just leave it. Oh, you're so great, child. That's so much sarcasm. It's not. You're just so great, and I'ma just walk away. You are so great. That's what y'all do. Try it this week, y'all. Somebody pushing your buttons or whatever, just tell them, you know what, you are just so fucking great, and walk away. You know, tell people they're great. Good morning, Miss Tangela. How are you? Pop piece of nobody in this town. I believe you. Not a changed man, just caught in a DM in December, sis. I was being sarcastic. And then not only that, it was a little too easy to get in his DM. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of the guys, like the real actors or whatever, it should never be that easy to get to you to where it's like, oh, ass. Like, like, I don't know. I just feel like if a man can fall for a butt and a smile that quickly, you for the street, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't fall that quickly. At least give a little chase. That's wild to me. What that Sierra been up to, child? I don't know what Footbeat been up to. I heard she was over in Latruth's live, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Fact says he gives the guy that didn't get a lot of attention with girls when he was younger because he's ugly. It's the fact that you just said it like that. Like, yo, give somebody awarded. You know I'm dealing with this call, not because he's ugly, and now he don't know how to act when he gets around females. But you know what? I can see that, Pop. The guy, just like what you call it. Y'all remember it went viral. What's his name? Michael Jordan. Is it Michael Jordan? The guy with the cheeks. Everybody thinks he's so sexy too. B. Michael Scott Michael. He was with Lori Harvey. Y'all help me out. Michael B. Jordan. Is that the name? Child. Now I don't think he's an ugly man by far, but like I think he was named sexiest man alive. Hey, Key Jones, was he, I think he was named sexiest man alive, y'all. And I was just like, he don't do it for me. Like if he was to walk up and approach me, I wouldn't be attracted to him. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. And that's no shade shit. He probably be like, I ain't attracted to this, tall bitch with big eyes either. So I'm not tripping there. But I just don't see him as sexiest man alive. But anyway, there was a viral interview where he ran into the girl that used to tease him when he was in high school. I think her name was L'Oreal. She's a radio personality. They went to, yeah, Michael B. Jordan. But he gives me those vibes because Michael B. Jordan definitely had to remind her, like, oh, hey, I remember you. Remember you called me corny? You know what I'm saying? I love that moment for him to just be able to stun on somebody. But Shorty with the high top fade, that's what I refer to him as because I just can't with him and these colored contacts I can't, but that's not who I lay next to. So if you like it, I love it. That's your man, your man, your man, and that shit don't got nothing to do with me. But Shorty with the high top fade, he reminds me of that energy where like he would have to remind people like, oh, remember you said I wouldn't be nothing? Look at me. I'm on Facebook with a loyalty line. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know, child. I don't know. But when it comes to Latruth's lives, even though I fell back on the story, I don't really, I ain't in it. I will say, like, as far as my personal opinion, and this is, listen, chatters, you don't have to agree with me. I am so fine with that. Everybody has their own opinion. Like, play Latruth, I just be like, okay, I'm not watching you because I know you just playing and trolling. But when he takes it directly to somebody, I can only respect that. So yesterday he had time. If y'all know, I'm sure it's a lot of videos out there circulating where he basically addressed some people head on. I don't want to take away from his views, so I won't stream it. But if y'all saw the live, where he took it directly to spiritual berries, like, listen, stop, I love those types of moments because that's genuine, it's straight, no chaser. I'm not bullshitting around nothing. I'm not dancing through nothing. I'm saying what I need to say to the person directly. So I love that moment for him. I don't know if this is a change of where he's at, but I was here for it. Take it directly to these motherfuckers. So that's just what I'm a straight chaser type person anyway. So I can only respect that. So I was here for that moment. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I was definitely here for that moment. And I'll stand on that. And I also stand on I ain't with the other sometimes where it's just like, okay, he Gemini and or Latruth and I bow out gracefully. That's just me though. But when it comes to those moments, that straight, I'm about to take it to you and I'm gonna let you know I'm talking to you. You can only respect that. What's the saying now? If it ain't directed, it ain't respected. That's what's viral anyway. A lot of people say it in rap songs anyway. So you have no choice but to respect it when it was directed. So shout out to that moment. I was here for it. I really was. Like, wait a minute. I'm not about to talk in code or whatever. Look here, old boy, stop putting my name on your post. I could only respect that. I love that moment. Um, Pac says, I agree. Stop playing with these mofos and let them have it. And maybe they'll stop thinking they can play with him the way that they do. Facts. That's my opinion. I think, to be honest, in my opinion, I think that's the reason why he has done. Because, they know he ain't going to do nothing. And in fact, I think he said that before in one of his lives where people do it because they know he's not going to do anything. You know what I mean? So when you approach it differently, maybe you'll get different results. Only time will tell. Hey, Miss Edmonds, old emoji lips need to hush. Don't make me laugh, y'all. Don't make me laugh. Not emoji lips. I'ma laugh at that. Child, y'all done this morning. Ooh, child. Michael B. Jordan. Miss Green Eyes, hey, I don't know if I didn't speak to you. Y'all know my short term. I say this all the time. I was just making sure. Y'all, please make sure that you are hitting the like button, and all that good stuff. Super stickers are also appreciated. It helps the channel. All that. That really helps the algorithm. Get me out there to other people, child. Thank you, my pop, because girl, why you be sneaking up on mommy like that? You already done got me sick. You want some French fries? So you got an appetite again. You want to eat? You just want some French fries though? Nothing else? All right, I'll settle for some French fries. I'll take it. Come give me a hug. Don't cough in my face though, girl. Let me hug. Let me feel you. I think that fever broke. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
All right, French fries coming up, and I'm happy you're eating. Back under the blanket, baby girl. Hey, Miss Edmonds. Drink you some hot tea. I am. Stop to show love. Blessings, everyone. Blessings, real spell. Did you take your allergy meds? Miss J, I didn't. Because what had happened was when I was outside, I knew I was going to be sipping, and I can't sip and take them. So, yeah, that part. You did, Chatty. See there, Miss Breeders. I'm so sorry. I be saying it, so maybe this is the end result, child. I made a decision where it's like, do I wanna not have sneezes and coughs, or do I want to sip on this wine cooler and try the wine cooler one? And now maybe I'm paying for it, because maybe if I would have took it, I wouldn't have this in and out voice, child. Ooh, baby. Oh Lord. Ah, dramatic. Ooh, they on my nerves. Not trying to hear it. Go get. I know, right, Miss J. Hey, pop, Miss Ruby Licious. Someone sent you $9.99. Nothing, baby. I'll tell you in a minute. Child, she's so miserable. She said, Mommy, everything hurts. This was the other day. Her fever has finally broke. Thank you so much, my pop. I appreciate you. She said, Mommy, everything hurt. I was nervous. I thought we was going to have to rush her to the ER because Rue don't get sick. Like, she'll have a sneeze or something. But she was down for the count. This is day 3, y'all. And baby, whatever it is, it spreads quickly because it got me like, child, I'm not doing this. This is dumb. Can't even get my sexy on. I was talking to my baby daddy. He said, "Ew, I got to go." I said, "What you mean? You don't want to come when you come home? You don't want to fill me up?" He said, "Hell no, child." Oh, anyway, um, so yeah, 5.99 once YouTube take their cut, child. That part I can't stand it, right? And people be like, "Oh, why they say Cash App? Because the YouTube be stealing shit, you know." Sometimes it's just better. Who knows? Thank you so much, Key Jones. Thank you, Bob J. Sending hugs to yes, Miss J. I just made a bottle. Well, it takes a long time for me to like brew it and get my right blend because I keep it stored in a mason jar. So I think we should be able to start taking a spoonful because I started this elderberry mason jar on Tuesday. Um, and I wanted to wait until I get this natural honey. So it's elderberry and honey that I brewed and got all that together. So it should be ready here to take some spoonfuls of it. But it's a process, child. I couldn't even stand up too long without getting dizzy with this whole little whatever, this little viral thing, child. But yeah, I got my elderberry syrup with some raw honey in there. We gonna take some of that. Pac, send her the magic that grows in your yard. What Pac got growing in her yard? Let me find out you got something. Pac, what you got? You got mushrooms that grow in your yard. And why I ain't know about this? What you got growing in your yard, girl? But as far as that engagement, I would love to hear about that. I don't me personally, no shade, no tea. I don't believe the brand deal. I seen that was coming around a lot. I don't believe it. That's just my own personal opinion, y'all. Don't ask me why. It's just, I don't believe it. I think Ethica brand deals would be a little bit more public because of the type of brand that they are. I think they would have it like on one of their pages in some way. For those that are promoting it, like I think they would have it on like maybe one of their Instagrams. Me personally, I just don't believe it. But if that's what you get, congratulations. But I just don't believe it. I think it's just a quick little stunt moment, and that's what that's just what it is. I think people. I really I know a lot of people don't agree with this, and that's fine. Especially if this is how people survive and make their bread and butter, but I really would like to see what happens if we didn't have it for at least 6 months. No fake book, no nothing. Like, how would you people then become validated? How would you? Again, I don't like to see anybody lose their job because it's people, this is their only bread and butter. But I promise you, I really feel like this is what's needed for people to like snap back into reality because people are using not only are they weaponizing the internet, they're using that for to be like validated. And it didn't used to be like that. Back in the day, we had to have actual conversations. If you was that person, your phone was ringing off the hook or they couldn't get through because the line was busy, your answer machine was full. Like nowadays, people just go to the internet. Spanky, is he choking? So sick of him. Gosh, he like another kid. And the more that he just get older, it's just, oh gosh, he's like another child. And he just been so bad this past day. And honorary. What the hell? He done probably choked on something. Like he just get older, and I love my baby. I do. He been with me like my rider. I love my Spanky Johnson. But he just get old and do dumb stuff. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? I dropped the battery out the pack. He tried to fucking eat like. Since when you try to chew a battery? Like, what are you doing? Like, anyway, I just personally don't believe the brand deal, but yeah, I think the internet now, people are using it to validate themselves. They're using it for this sense of seniority or popularity. And I just think it's real whack. People literally, this is all they have. In real life, you're not that person. In real life, your phone isn't ringing off the hook from people outside of social media. In real life, you're not out here doing speaking and engagements, and you're popular at work, and you have a community. In real life, you're not that person. People are using the internet to be validated, and then when they turn it off, you have to face your miserable life. I feel like it needs to be taken away for some people for them to get it, to have that reality check, to understand that you are nothing without your social media, period. But to the others, the people that's been out here getting it, the real OGs that don't need the internet, that's a different story. But I just see it too many times. Or, need to ask fake advice. Hey, internet, what's the advice for someone if you need a passport? People are literally coming to the fucking internet for relationship and marriage advice. Like, what? Are you nuts? This shit has gotten way out of hand, y'all, with people how they weaponize the internet. Shout out to the people that get it in real life, that don't gotta announce it all the time, that don't need this shit, that is not validated by the internet or the amount of followers you have or how many views you have. Like, to me, if that's what you need, you are the weakest, wackest person I've ever met in my entire life. And I stand on that. Anyway, who's marrying Foot Meat? I know Foot Meat ain't getting married. I know you lying, Shalene. Thank you, April. Hey, my April boo. You expect shut up, screen eyes. He has earned his right to act up. I guess so, because he is beyond acted up. Oh, you got fluid in the ear. Then if you're getting dizzy, yeah. Pox still ain't saying nothing about this magic growing in her yard. I'm gonna need to know what that is. Thick hips with the bell bottoms. Child, that man still wearing them the male Mary Janes. I said, no, this nigga don't got on Mary Janes. I'm all for fashion. I will wear some weird pieces together. I always have. I'll get it. I will put on a Timbs and a plaid skirt and a denim jacket and a tie in a minute. So I get it. I really do get it. You dress sometimes it just goes with your personality. But some of the times what I've been seeing with this dude where I'm just like, yo, what's going on here, sir? Like, this isn't, you missed the mark. Like, I don't know. Like the beret, the male Mary Janes. Like, I don't know. To each his own. Like I said, I don't lay down with him every night. Shit, I don't know if she lay down with his ass every night while he playing. But hey, wish him well. Wish him well. Hey, Miss Hattie. Pac might be on her tricycle. Period. Because she done got ghosts. I'ma text her. Because if she got some magic growing in her yard, I'ma need that. Period. Because y'all know I'll brew up a tonic in a minute. Child, I brewed up something with these mushrooms before where I was like, oh shit, let me get rid of this because is this illegal? Child, I had everybody. We was up in here groovy. It was a tea with mushrooms, fresh dandelions, and something I was picking up on my girlfriend's farm. But when I say, child, everybody was feeling hot. I said, what the fuck I done brewed up on this goddamn stove? Child, I will brew something up. Do you understand me? I've been a brewer all my life. And in my house, to make my house smell good, once I clean up, child, I get my little brew with my orange slices, my lemon slices, some cinnamon sticks, some water, some cranberries, and just put that on a low simmer, and the house smells scrump diddly umptious. I will make a brew and a tea in a minute. Stop playing with me. But child, this one batch with the mushrooms and dandelions, I said, oh Lord. I don't need to sell. I had to take that off my website and everything. This was like 2 years ago because I said, wait the fuck a minute. I think I'm high. But hey, you live and you learn, child. You live and you learn. It's a herb that grows wild. She talks about it all the time when she starts to get sick. Yeah, I'm gonna need her to talk to me about that herb because I might need some. To the people who eat mushrooms, can I ask what do they taste like? It really, there's no taste, Miss Carolina. No taste. Well, it depends on what mushroom. I'll say that some of them are disgusting, and you'll taste it, and you need a chaser afterwards. I haven't consumed them in quite some time, but I do brew them in teas. The ones that I ate, I couldn't really taste, except that one time in '99. It wasn't '99. It just sounded funny, but as that one time, it was very, very disgusting, and I needed a chaser afterwards. Like, oh gosh. In fact, I think I puked. To be honest with you, I really do. That one time messing around with all these Caucasians, child, I said they are hell crazy. The only time Cause my floor in school, I was the only brown girl until I moved into another dorm. But y'all, them people was crazy. Now they had me try mushrooms, but the other stuff, I said, no, they are not sniffing lines. Not coke. Child, get me out of here. This is not my type of party. You could marijuana, I was fine. I'll chew a mushroom, but when they started messing with this other stuff. Hey, we're going up to his room. We're gonna try this. This crystal meth? Like, y'all are drug addicts, child. I learned a lot in school messing with them people, and they think it's us. Y'all was doing crack and coke. Do you understand me? They did crack and cocaine. Get from around me. Listen here, Katie. I'm switching roommates because your ass on drugs. I'm not doing this with these people. The fuck is this? Hey, Miss Beverly. I might, y'all know my short term is so bad. I'm sorry. It's so bad. I keep telling her, but she's sitting on a gold mine. She could be selling it. She steeps it to a tea. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pop this. Remind me. In fact, let me text her. Cause if you got them herbs, I need that. And it's just growing wild too. Ooh, that'll be good in some tea. Them clear folks is crazy. But you better believe me, pot. We had some fun, but child, they was crazy as the day is long. I was like, what? You're right, Miss J. Child, they was wild. I would turn around and be a minute and be like, oh my gosh, not Katie out here sucking everybody off in a row. It was wild. My college days, I had to get around my own people, child, because them clear people was doing the most. Oh my God, I think I got an STD. Get the fuck from off my bed, Katie. And I'm sure you do. You fucked the whole party last night. Every last one of them. Child, listen. Them clear folks was crazy. Talking about us, baby. Y'all was doing coke and orgies. Do you understand me, y'all? I see too much. Y'all thinking a little brown girl coming here gonna y'all got me scared. I'm not used to this. Gosh, I said, oh, the ghetto. Y'all over here hunching and sniffing lines. Baby. No, thank you. The absolute most, my pop. Charlene says, no, Chetty. I was asking if Foot Me was getting married and who would marry her. But oh, okay, Charlene. Yeah, child. Listen, at this point, I could just keep that lady in prayer. I ain't even been over to her little fake book to see because the last time I did, I want to say it was like an hour or two apart. And she said, one post, y'all, she said, I'm taking a break off of social media. And child, an hour later, she was going off. I said, see, this is why I can't take these people seriously. You literally just gave your goodbye speech, and now you, girl, go have several. I ain't doing this with you. I ain't. She's another one. That needs the internet validation. Internet validation. You are seeking that validation from the internet. Um, I had my best time with them clear folks. I had a time was had. I promise you, such a great experience. Learned a lot. Learned a lot, child. I did. That's why I tell everybody. My youth owes me nothing. God willing, I'm here to see my baby girl move, growing up the ladder. It ain't nothing that she can tell me that I ain't seen or do or whatever. I'm gonna be hip to everything. Do you understand me? Cause Mama did a lot. So that's that. Oh God, y'all. Listen, I'm not doing this. I'm starting to get hot again, y'all. I'm having one of these hot spells again with whatever virus this is. I'm coming to the light. I'm going to the light. It's the big one, Elizabeth. Ooh, child, y'all. Listen. Okay. I think I did too much. I can't give y'all no more, y'all. I'm going to the light. Don't make me laugh. I might come on later, y'all. I might, especially since I'm just gonna be in the house in the bed all day. Prepare to be sick of me, especially if I get some dudes and say we gonna talk about it. But the way that this cough in my chest and everything is set up. Oh, shout out to Queen Jamie. I hope this was right. Because sometimes you'll see a short and reel come down and you think it's new. But if it is factual, shout out to Queen Jamie. Heard it's her birthday, at least from the reel that I saw. So shout out to Kevin, Jamie, the tribe, baby Samik, and all that good stuff. Kevin has been keeping a low profile lately and just pumping out his content. So salute that brother. Sometimes just say less and content. And I can only respect people that's building their page and staying out the way. So salute to the tribe. Roz mushroom coffee is delicious and is Charlene and is. Child, I don't even got to play and do my deep voice now because it is here. So let me go, y'all. I'm sorry. My throat's starting to hurt and I got to do my thing. It's Jamie's birthday. Okay, so it is. All right. So shout out to Queen Jamie. Happy birthday. Another trip around the sun. Many, many more to that queen. And everybody else shouting birthdays. Can't wait. Gemini season is about to be litty. I'm already planning my party. It's a me party. I already have the space. Everyone has to come dressed as different versions or eras of me. Yes. So prepare to be sick of me. So I take birthdays very seriously, and my me birthday party this year is going to be epic. Y'all got to come dressed as me in different eras, and that's just it. So Gemini season, we up is coming, y'all. Just hang tight, and we about to shut this summer down. Just saying. And y'all gonna join my me party. Just saying. Don't make me laugh, y'all, because I know it's so petty and dumb, but I always have to do something dumb to make everyone laugh and have a good time. So, um. Not a me party. Most people do like 70s or whatever, but no, this gonna be me. You gonna come as me in different eras, and I want to see you dressed as me. Period. That's it. That's all. And we gonna have a ball. And you better look cute. So I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. If it's anything that I missed, make sure to send it my way. Not even about the saga, because I want to really get into y'all. Maybe it'll be a members or a scheduler, because I know everybody isn't in politics. But I do want to have a serious conversation with those. I might stream that directly from YouTube. I think it's really important that we pay attention. That's what's going on with a lot of things that have been passed, a lot of executive orders that have been passed, a lot of things that are going around. So I will have a live this week dedicated exclusively to that. If that is not your cup of tea, I respect it wholeheartedly. But it's in my heart to make sure that we are aware. I'm going to share some things that myself and my family have been doing to prepare, and things that we have in our home. Not saying that anything is occurring, but we literally are. My chatter's in a different time right now. It's not a game. I really think that you should have certain things in your home as either a single woman or as a family, etc. You know what to do in the event of what's going on with these power towers. It's just a lot. So I am going to have a live dedicated to that, I believe Wednesday or Thursday. Just with the executive orders alone and what's going on around us. I know sometimes we can get blinded, in the laugh and the gossip and the drama, but it's a lot going on, y'all. Um, it ain't nice. So, don't want to scare y'all, but please make sure to keep an eye to the street for your family, for your livelihoods, for your jobs, for your security, all of that. Please pay attention to what's going on around us. It's not safe. And if you're melanated, it's a whole new ball game out here, and some things were signed. Shout out Miss J for putting me up on one that I didn't know that snuck past, because I was still thinking about. Girl, it's just a lot. So we gonna talk, chatters. Thanks, Dark and Lovely. I will schedule that. It'll be 9 p.m. either Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to share some orders and go over those in detail. Some things that I have in my house and some things that I just recently went out and purchased with what's going on. And maybe it'll be valuable to you. If not, I'm cool with that. But pay attention, y'all. It's a lot going on. One of my favorite songs is by Jill Scott. It's a song, it's a track called Watching Me. Jill Scott, Watching Me. So, something to listen to. You know what I mean? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, you're saying it. I was like, I was what? Is it my birthday? So I'm thinking you were saying happy birthday to Queen Jamie. Charlene, them size 11 or Bigfoot. Child, listen, I told y'all before when I was in the saga, when they was talking with the Bruce and all that, and she had kicked him or whatever. You kicked me, you kicked me over a size 6, and I'm pressing charges. That is a deadly weapon, and you have jeopardized my life. So you kick me with that foot size, I'm calling the cops and I'm pressing charges. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I mean? Certain feet size ain't for kicking. That's a deadly weapon, ma'am or sir. You know what I mean? And that's that. Key Jones, can't wait for that live. I can't either. I've been really wanting to talk about it. I know it's not for everybody, but yeah, we're gonna do a 9 o'clock on life as we know it. Life as we know it, because they ain't really talking about it too much. But I am. I might get in trouble for that one, but or maybe have to make it members live, because certain news or things they don't want you to put out there, they'll flag you. You know what I'm saying, and all sorts of craziness. But I ain't scared of these motherfuckers. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I appreciate the support. For those that will catch the replay, please just make sure you hit the like button. That's not too much to ask for. Our super sticker, I appreciate you tremendously. And you can even send super stickers on the replay. Just saying. 99 cents will do. It just helps. It shows YouTube like, hey, this person might have content that people like, you know and something like that. I don't really receive the money off of anyway. I think off like a $1.99 one, I might receive 40 cents off of it, but it's just the purpose and it does help build into the algorithm. So it's worth it at the end of the day. Your little 99 cent or 190 cent super sticker might have got someone in the algorithm to now five more people have subscribed to their page. So it just helps growth. But yeah, we'll talk Wednesday or Thursday. I'll be back before that for my very special live about life and politics and these orders that's going on and what we need to have in our houses. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. So I love y'all. Later.